Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Callie's Homesteading with Pooh Bear. It's your girl Pooh Bear. There we go. Thanks for tuning in. I've missed you guys so much. Have to get my phone together so I can see if I start to glitch or anything. Give you guys some time to come on in. I wasn't really going to go live today, but I was like, you know what? It's been a minute. So I'm going to be talking to you guys while I make my family some lunch. Hello, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. So I'm just about to make a quick little grilled cheese with some meat on my griddle. Have a little electric griddle. See? So it's not nothing fancy, not nothing big, just a little something. Okay. So thank you, ladies. So what I'm going to be doing is just making some grilled cheese with some sandwich. It's not a cooking video. I just wanted to. Oh, Mecca, I need the tripod. Let me see. Somebody needs to make juice. Let me turn this down. I love having this right here because I can make multiple cheese at once. I'm gonna make some quesadillas too, though. I can make 6 at once with this, so that works for me. So when I make my grilled cheese, I do them a little different. Today, unfortunately, I have to use processed cheese because that's what we have. But that's okay. But what I'm doing, I'm using 3 different types of cheese. So I'm using pepper jack, the 4 cheese blend. Hello, how are you? How's it going? Just a little impromptu. Just wanted to touch bases with everybody. I haven't been able to really communicate. I've been on some lives that were other people, but I haven't. So I was like, let me take a moment and here and say, hey to everybody. What's going on with y'all? Who is live with me? Who's in here? Say hi so I can say hi back. If you can, some people might be at work. I'm not really doing too much of nothing. I can't move around really good right now because I hurt myself, but I'm feeling pretty decent right now. And I know that we are under flash flood warning right now. And we were outside trying to work in the garden. And it started raining on us. Not bad, just some drops. Just some drops. So what I have right here is the Lando Frost. And it's half ham, half oven roasted white turkey. So we would use normally for subs, but I'm gonna make these grilled cheese and quesadillas. They like them. So I'm gonna give them 2 pieces each. Like I said, I make these a little different because, hey, darling, we'll be there soon. Hi. We're going through the flash flood warning right now, so we can't come home. We can't come down here until maybe later. So, yeah, we're out in the yard, and my daughter was like, showing me her phone, and it was saying that there was going to be, we were under flash flood warning. I'm like, oh, great. When we finally have time to go out in the yard, it wasn't super hot. It was just 90. It was just 85 degrees. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing out here. Because yesterday it was like 105. So I was like, oh, let's go finish the raised beds. And then we find out, oh, well, we can't really finish the raised bed because it's about to start thundering and lightning. So we tried to do what we could do. Then we came inside. I'm like, let me go ahead and go live, say hi. So I miss everybody. Hopefully y'all miss me because I missed y'all. Make some lunch. What's going on with everybody? It was not raining per se. It was drips. Over mountains. You can hear the thundering and everything. So we were like, okay, so it's thundering. So it's about to go down. And then all of a sudden, we did start seeing Mecca and Jeremiah started seeing the light. But it wasn't like bad. It wasn't scary or anything. So I'm like, okay, let's hurry and get this done so we can do as much as we can while we are, before it gets too bad. So then the next thing I know, Diamond and Mecca left us. They were like, Mecca was like, I can handle the rain, but I can't handle the lightning. So when she lightning, she was like, deuces. And of course, Diamond was like, deuces. So it was just me and Jay out there. And then it started, like, drops started hitting us a little too hard. So we were like, okay, yeah, let's call it a day. Well, not a day, but call it a timeout for right now. And so we came in the house, but it never like started pouring. They're like, some bull. This is our first time dealing with it. So, okay, I'll tell them. Hey, no, I'm not done cooking, boy. Darlene said that they miss y'all. He misses you guys too, he said. They're trying to say that I have them captive. Yes, I'm partially done. No, because I'm not done. Jeremiah works for food. I tell y'all, my baby works for food. He'll be like, "Are you cooking?" And if I say no, I'm not cooking yet, he'll be like, "I'm not doing it unless you're feeding me." That kid. So, how is everybody doing? Yeah, see, yesterday it was like 105. It was like 105. So it was too hot to try to do anything. So it was kind of like, well, before we can finish raised beds, we need to let the heat cool off. Let it cool off a little bit. But it's like Team Relentless. I have a video that I'm gonna be editing and posting later on today, and it shows you just how beautiful it was outside last night when the sun was setting. It was absolutely gorgeous, but it went pitch black that I thought that I was going to have at least 20 minutes out there. I looked at the timestamp. It was like 16 minutes. I was like, no time. But that's okay. I'm not in a dire rush, but I am in a rush because I want it done. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we were in zone 10. We were in zone 10B, right? We left zone 10B, we moved to 8B. So we are in what's called high desert. So it's like California's version of the country. So out here, I'm growing all different types of squash. I have kale. I have like 4 different kinds of kale. We have what curly kale, dinosaur kale, red kale. There's another. I think it's some kind of hybrid or something like that. I can't remember. We have all kind of greens, and by greens I mean like not just mustards. We have like the kale. We have the collards, turnips. We have cabbage seeds I put down. I have corn. I got some of the Georgia peach corn. Whew, I'm so happy. I've been wanting to try it for so long, and I found some seeds out here, and I got them. So I have that. You know what? Let me flip these over, and I'll just show you. Give me 1 second. But I have planted like close to 600, if not 600 seeds. And a lot of stuff is taking a long time, but I'm starting to see things are starting to pop up. You just flip these over and I will take you outside on my back porch so that you can see what we got going on. No. Okay, let's go see. I haven't given you guys a tour of the new house yet because it's not ready. You're in 7B? Oh, okay. So let me show you. Okay, so it's so hot where we live. You see that ceiling fan? Then we have that fan. Then in the sunroom, as you can see, we have another ceiling fan. So I'm gonna turn it on so you guys can see a little better. This is the sun. It looks like this, but this is where we have a lot of stuff growing. See, so we have corn. Some of it's still not coming up. We have the beans. A lot of the beans are starting to sprout. So that's why we're trying to work really hard in the backyard. And then we have I'm thinking that can you guys see? Okay, yeah. I'm thinking that these are different squash. And then onions died, but that's okay. I have more. And I have some more seed over here, things that I have growing, more beans and stuff. But let me take you over here real quick to see, it's not even raining. We could have been out here darn near finished. This is my bonfire. I think I told you guys that already. But if I'm quiet, you can hear the thunder. Because I have those grilled cheese going. Let me hurry up. But these are the raised beds that we have. My son built these for me. So we were just out here trying to fill them in, space them over a little bit. So we have 3 of those. And then we have these over here that were just used from old bed frames. So we're trying to get stuff going. Thank you. Yeah, it's sand. Now, the previous owners here, they had and cows and stuff. So stepping on something. I have my Crocs and stuff is getting in my feet. But they had horse. They had 5 horses and a cow. And so they have all that poop and stuff. Now, see, when you get right here, this is just regular sand. But when you get over there, it's all from the hay and the poop. So it's a little different. But when you're in a desert where it maybe rains 20 days, 30 days out of a year, it's going to be sand and dirt and dry. Okay, let's get over here. Oh no, it's a cheesy mess. Look at this. It's a ooey gooey mess. You wash my hands. So, yeah. Oh my. This is a ooey gooey mess. But the thing is, my kids won't care. No, you won't. You're going to care about this ooey gooey mess? Why are you your husband? My son always has something to say. I'm sorry? You're coming to investigate and criticize. My son told me he's coming to investigate and criticize. My phone is right here. And don't bother it because it's on with me with my live. Hmm? Oh no. I'm live. What? What? Give you the sandwich. Kid.
Mama, cut it.
I'm doing that, boy. I'm telling you. I've been trying to figure out parents. Parents. Put this over there. No.
What? No?
No.
All right.
So, what do you have on? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take away from dinner. Wait, did I read that right? Oh. Oh, black beans. Oh my. Oh. No, this is just lunch. I'm making grilled cheese, but I love black beans. How do they say them here? Negro frijoles. Yes, I'm done.
So,
Here, boy.
it's right here.
No, you're not getting two. Here, you can have a quesadilla though.
I was also working.
Yeah, you were out there working. I'm sorry of you. I told y'all he works for food. I just hurt my finger. All right, we're done. I said it's an ooey gooey mess because I 3 slices of cheese. But you gotta have the cheese.
Ow.
All right, so the food is done. Now I can just get to walking. You didn't take us away for dinner. I'm making shepherd's pie for dinner. So right now it is dinner time almost though, isn't it? This is just we've been out working. So we're now able to eat lunch. But I'm making shepherd's pie for dinner, so we're good. What?
It's falling apart.
I know.
Yeah. Remember I said I was coming to criticize?
But you better leave me alone.
I was.
You better be grateful and eat.
I am grateful.
And your sister come and eat.
Instead of
One of each.
I can't take it apart. It's falling apart.
Bye, Jeremiah.
Yes.
Bye, Jeremiah. This kid.
I earned it.
You earned it.
I've been earned it.
You earned it. Okay. You definitely earned it. You want a yard? No, that's my baby. After you eat that thing, you can have an ice cream cup. He worked for food, literally. Yeah, I'm gonna make my shepherd's pie, but I make my shepherd's pie a little different. Most people they like put the ground beef or ground turkey on the bottom, and then they put like the mashed potatoes on top, and then some will put like vegetables in the middle or whatever. But I actually put a thin layer. I try the thin layer, cornbread on the bottom. It's so fattening, but you have a big family, you got to come up with the fillers, right? So I put cornbread on the bottom, and then I'll take my meat and I might put it in barbecue sauce, or sometimes I'll even like a sloppy Joe sauce. And then I'll take like spinach, or sometimes I'll steam some broccoli and make a layer of that. Then I'll put my mashed potatoes on top. Then I'll put cheese. Put cheese, then mashed potatoes. It all depends. And sometimes I might use a little cream of mushroom soup too. So when you have so many, it was a fly in here. Oh, that was a gnat. So many flies. I mean, so many children. You have to come up with ways that, you can make something, but it'll go a long way. So I have 3-inch baking pan because I bake cakes and everything. And so it's about like that big. So I can just layer everything off. But then that way they're getting their meat, they're getting vegetables, they're getting, their starch, and with the cheese, they're even getting a little bit of dairy, but it's filling. So I'm like, they're good. They're good. Hi, Growing with Heaven. How are you? Yeah, I put corn. I haven't made it yet. I'm about to. I put cornbread on my shepherd's pie. And so let me tell y'all, as I clean up my mess, I'm just sitting here looking like, wait, I didn't clean up. When I go to the grocery store, um, I don't know if you Costco or anything near you. But when I go to my buffering, it's okay. I go to Sam's or Costco or Winco, and what I do is I everything is good. We have a flash flood warning right now, but see, I probably couldn't hear that. I could hear the thunder, but we've been hearing thunder for over an hour, and like it started to. I'm not even gonna say it was drizzling. It was just a couple of raindrops coming down, and so we in the house. I didn't want to, I didn't get wet. I didn't want it to rain on my head. So we came on in the house. But then I was just outside and it's just bone dry. I'm like, you guys are just playing with my emotions. I thought we were going to get some rain because I'm in California. We always need rain, right? But anyway, I go to Costco, or I'll go, sometimes Walmart has them, but they have the 10 pounds of ground beef in like a log, and they're like $2. So I'll get them and then I bring them home. And then if I don't cook it all, because a lot of times I'll just cook like a lot of it, but a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go ahead and yeah. But we haven't even gotten the garden up yet. We're working on it. We're working on it. It's definitely a work in progress. But like a lot of the seeds that I had started, a lot of them come up, but a lot of them haven't. Which, with me, I don't even care because I just start all over again. I got seeds on seeds on seeds, so it's okay. But they have, like I said, the 10 pounds of ground beef. And so me personally, like 70, what is 78, 72, 28, so that it has some fat. And what I do is I go ahead and I'll separate it. So like now I have my the meat that I'm using tonight is defrosted. It's been defrosted in the refrigerator. And so I'm just going to go ahead and scramble it up, brown it good, and I'm going to put barbecue sauce on it tonight. And then I'm going to make my cornbread. So it's just going to be a layer of cornbread, then the meat, then whichever vegetable, which will probably be spinach. And then I'll probably make my mashed potatoes with cream of mushroom soup. I know it might sound weird to some of y'all, but it tastes divine. If you like mushrooms, and I totally do. So that is like a one-stop shop because I only need one pot. Really, once it goes in the oven, then I clean all of the pots. So when it's all said and done, it's one dish. And I'm gonna put that, most likely, I'm gonna see if I have any of my throwaway aluminum pans, and I'll use one of my baking pans. But It's easy and I love it because it goes like a long way. So, okay. I lost her at bacon barbecue sauce. I put barbecue sauce, or I might use like a mayonnaise sauce or sloppy Joe sauce on my ground beef. Or today is ground beef, sometimes ground turkey. But I use that when I am making my shepherd's pie. So I'll saute, the meat in that. That's what I'm saying. But it might seem like I'm putting a lot together, and you might question if it's going to taste good, but I get orders. I get orders for my shepherd's pie. I get orders for my meatloaf cupcakes. I'll show you guys how I make those ones soon. Yes, sandwich sauce or the sloppy Joe sauce, but the barbecue sauce, if you have that right consistency of tangy with a little bit of like the honey barbecue. I like the chipotle too, but everybody doesn't like chipotle, so I'll probably use like the the um, the brown sugar and mix it with another one, so it have that sweet but tangy. Yeah, but what's going on? What are y'all growing? What's going on? You like shepherd's pie too? Yeah, I'm gonna cook it. We are just now eat. Well, they are just now eating lunch. I'm eating the cheese off of the spatula, and it's good because that one had pepper jack, the four cheese blend, and sharp. So they had three slices of cheese, and then they had smoked ham and oven roast. Now, see, I'm not eating that. I eat ham, and I could just use the sandwich meat, but that's not what I want. It was just something quick for them. Oh, growing lesson. What you got going on? What you got going on? What you growing right now? Oh wait, you know what? I just watched a couple of videos and saw. I'm asking a question to answer I already know. Collard greens, turnips, bok choy. You know what? Oh, kohlrabi. That's the problem that I'm having. And this might be why some of my stuff is not growing. So I could actually go through and actually label what I've grown or what I'm growing, because I was, I don't know, stress planting. I do that a lot. Planting seeds and being in the garden is my happiness. And so I was in the living room and I had my table out and I had my trays and I was just, and some said I was putting two and three in there. It was the craziest thing because I don't know what I planted. We planted a lot, a whole lot. Humidity's like in Alabama. So I've been gardening all day. Oh wow. Peas, old beans, okra, kale, collards. I've even planted carrots, but I'm not sure they'll die. Still too hot here. Girl, man, talk about hot. Let me see something. Let me show y'all something. If I click out of this for a second. Can you see? It's saying 89 degrees. We're in a flash flood now. Flash flood warning, and you can see the thundering. Well, you can hear the thundering and see the lightning. And it's 89 degrees right now. So what can you do? So I understand it being too hot. I have some containers. I don't know if you guys have seen those big blue containers from the other house. We haven't gotten them here yet, but they are from the those big drums, the water container, or that they use for barbecue pits or whatever. I have 6 of those, and they're pretty big. And I think I'm gonna plant carrots in those. And I'm still, all those multicolored stools that I had, the other place, and my elevated raised beds, all of that's gonna go out into the yard because I'm still gonna plant a lot of stuff in my containers. I have way too many containers. I probably have over 100 containers. I'll be a fool not to use them. And that will save me money on buying more raised bed lumber because it's expensive. Hey, Marvin. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Marvin. I'm sorry. Hey, Marion Haynes. How are you? I hope I said it right. Marion Haynes. Hi. I don't think I've met you before, but thanks for coming. Nice to meet you. Thanks for hanging out with us. I am in AB, so I'm supposed to be okay until like November, December. So I'm gonna go hard. I've never direct sold anything because we always had to do in containers, but I'm gonna try to make like a whole row, and I'm gonna try to direct sew some stuff. We'll see how that works out. I've never been able to do that because I wasn't allowed to. They at first they said for 7 years I pretty much gardened. Then they told me that I couldn't garden, and then I can never think of that guy's name. The black guy in LA that fought for uh, Angelitos Linos to be able to garden in the front yard on the sidewalk grass. I can't think of his name. And Love Knows just told me his name again. I can't think of it. But he fought for us to have rights to be able to garden in the front. And so once that rule passed, I went back to management, like, check it out. You don't want me to garden in the front because I lived we were a duplex. So in the back was the parking lot and then my garage. And then behind my garage was a little area that I wanted to garden in. And they told me I couldn't. So I told them, I said, well, you know what? The law states I can garden on the street. So either I can go ahead and garden on the street, or you can let me go ahead and garden in front where I can monitor it, where I used to garden. So then they said, okay, but I couldn't put anything in the ground. So for that, I had to put everything in containers and raised beds. And so we were building all the elevated raised beds. We have 4 elevated raised beds at the old house. We haven't brought here. We have to go get this again. And then I have 1 that goes in the ground. So those are like 3 feet high, which is for me because I have arthritis. And so I have it like from my neck to toes. That's why I'm limping right now because I overexerted myself over the weekend at a conference because I'm a life insurance agent. And so we had a conference in Newport. I'm going to post a video. I'm so behind on posting videos. I have a video of what I saw when I was in Newport at Walmart because we've been on quest to find mason parts because it is definitely canning season. Oh, hi. I will see you next Saturday on my birthday. Mm-hmm. Um, but we had a banquet and we were dancing until almost 3 o'clock in the morning. And I overexerted myself because they had never done the Milwaukee Bike Shuffle. Because I am amongst other people who are non-black. It's just a handful of us. So of course they had never heard of it. And I'm figuring a lot in parties, so they should have, but they hadn't. So once they heard the song, and it was so funny. Let me tell you how it happened. So I saw people were playing. They had played the Ghetto Hokey Pokey, which we call it the Ghetto Hokey Pokey, but it's the Cha Cha. And so I was like, on the what is it? The to the right one. The I can't think of it. And they had did the electric slide. But what people don't understand are not black is that we don't really do the electric slide off of the electric slide song. So we played the electric slide song and then they did it. Then when another song that we actually do it to came on, then we did it again. And then we did the wobble. Yeah, yeah. I danced and I swell up and my knee is locked. It won't straighten. It won't it won't bend completely. It's just like and it hurts. It's all inflamed. My ankle is swollen, everything because I danced my butt off. I taught them how to do the biker shuffle. Then they wanted to do it again. And then they wanted to do it again. But let me tell you what happened. So I go to the DA and I put my request in because I'm like, well, they're doing the old Milwaukee Shuffle is kind of old, but still like electric slide is like high school, you know. So I'm like, come on, I'm 42, I'm 46 now. It's a long time ago. So he sees it, but he doesn't know what it is. So he kind of like ignored it. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting and waiting. So then I go up to him and I go, excuse me, are you going to play my song? Like I see people who have gotten their requests answered. They came after me. So he was like, what is this song? I was like, it's the Milwaukee Biker Shuffle. It's a line dance. And he's like, I've never heard of it before. Like, trust me, you're gonna love it. And they're gonna love it. And he was like, okay, I got you. I'm like, okay, fine. So then I wait and I wait. Then he goes, okay. He stops the music. I need everybody's attention. I need everybody's attention. What's your name? I'm like, I have requested this song. I don't know this song. We're going to give it a try. So I go on the floor and I'm like, I'm ready. He goes, somebody, please dance with her so she's not embarrassed. I'm like, me be embarrassed? Are you crazy? So then we go, he starts the music. So then they're all coming to the dance floor because they've never heard it. So they're like, how to do it. So I'm like, I'm teaching them. And so walk it to your right, walk it to your right, move it on up, move it on, all of that. So we do it. They love it. They want to do it again. So we do it again. And they want to do it again. So mind you, you got to kick, you got to pop out and all that stuff. And by fourth time, my knee is like, and I've been hobbling ever since. And then, I'm putting more pressure on my other leg. So there's a fly in here. I thought it was an ant. It's a fly. So It's been just like, yeah. Let me move this food before the fly gets to it. Whoa. Jay, tell your siblings to come and eat. So it's been crazy. Uh, Hold on. Let me get him. You want strawberry or chocolate? Chocolate. So how many are y'all eating at once? I went old school. Proportioning, right? You're welcome, babe. So let me see what you. Yeah, I'm hurt, but it had so much fun. 2 weeks ago. Ooh, Mary, what did you plant? She said she's dragging her feet. I think that I'm going to go back outside because it's not raining. It did all of that for nothing. Right, I remember you're in Ohio. We were going to move to Ohio at one point because we have a lot of, well, my I have a lot of aunts and uncles and cousins that live in Columbus and Mason and what's the Cincinnati. So we were thinking of that one point, but we came back home instead. Came back to California. Growing up is in Tennessee. Like Tennessee, have you been there your whole life? It, it's bone dry out there. No rain. I do need to rest, but you know what? This is the problem. We still haven't we still haven't finished move from the other house. Now, I was supposed to get the haul truck, and we were going to fill it up with the rest of the stuff, and that trip is going to include all of my raised beds and everything we still have there. I still have like my peach trees are still there. I think a couple of my apple trees. I still have like grapevines. I still have a lot of stuff there. But yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me see. I hope my Wi-Fi works because maybe y'all can help me. And go on the other side. Hopefully my Wi-Fi is good. See, no rain, nothing. Now, I still have not had them move my plants, my trees that I have here. But look, this is what's here. I got something growing here. This is looking really good. Um, I just noticed that I have bell peppers growing right there. Hopefully, you guys can see my corn. Yeah, no, I'm gonna tear that out. But my trees, I'm trying to figure out where to put them on my property because I know I want to spread them out. Now, let me show you. Over here, there goes the other shovel. I was wondering where it was. Over here, they are red trees, three trees right here. So I was thinking maybe I should go ahead and spread out all of the trees right here, but I kind of wanted it to go a little further back because I wanted to build earthback homes right here. I want to build a few for my kids. Because, see, I have all of this space right here. And it's just here, so I want to do something with it. So, I don't know. They have these trees. You put all the trees together, maybe. But then I was also thinking, so right here, can you guys see? Okay, yeah, right here, there's the pig pen. I could always move that over. Right there, that's where they left the chicken coop. But we have to, fix it, tear it down, build it up, whatever. So I can revamp the area and maybe build the build the earth back home over here and put all the trees here. But then I'm thinking maybe I should put trees there and the earth back homes up here. So I don't know. I don't know. And then I can't remember. Oh, I was saying I didn't know what this was. Evno said that she thought this was a olive tree, but I would know. But you see these, but then maybe those are the baby ones. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is an olive tree? I was supposed to go on that site to find out what it was, but I forgot. But yeah, all of the trees, and then I have some of the stools here. But I don't know. It's a mess. It's so hot. We can only work normally like maybe an hour a day. But I still have a lot of stuff. Some stuff died. Some stuff's doing good. See the carrots. I mean the corn is still growing over there with my tree. The kumquat. No, that's the loquat tree. And my persimmon tree, it was doing bad. It was doing really bad. But it's doing better now. I was really worried about it. But yeah. What do you guys think? See, when you get plants like this, I'm trying to figure out are they are the leaves messing up because they're scorched or what? Because if you look at the soil, it looks really dry, but at the bottom, it's not. So I don't know. My son's got to come and cut his grass for me. They cut the big yard, the front yard. I'll show you guys. Hopefully my Wi-Fi is not really bad. See, this is front. So they cut this grass for me because I was truly grateful for. And you have a little Christmas tree. I can't wait. But now we're gonna rake it up and then put it back and use that as mulch. I figure I might as well do that. Did you say I don't know what to do with all that sand? I'm not sure what kind of tree that is. I've never seen an olive tree either. But it would be cool if it is one. Whenever I see the owner again, the previous owners, I'm definitely gonna ask because I want to know. Then we have this hideous thing, a Joshua tree. They are protected. You can't kill it. Whew. The wind just blew the netting. It scared the mess out of me. Lord Jesus help me. But so yeah, it's coming along, you guys. It's gonna take a minute, I guess, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. There's so many projects. Oh, I glitchy. I'm sorry. Hopefully it'll catch up. Is it okay now? Girl has to say she doesn't know what kind it is either. Yeah, I don't know. It's still good. I was wondering. I was like, I told you guys the Wi-Fi here sucks. Um, we have dial up. Can you believe that in 2021? Dial up. I'm working on it. I pray to God it can just flourish because at the end of the day, the goal is complete, utter sustainability. Um, Now, with the flash warnings and everything, I was like, let me look at my solar lights because I have solar lights to go outside in the yard. I've been having them. I have ones that you stake into the ground. I got some that are on the rope. So I have 3 packs of the ones that are on the ropes that are the bigger bulbs. Because I know you guys saw back when we were at the house, I was under the canopy all the time. I had the little light bulbs to allow me to be outside at night. But all 3 of them have to be charged for a day before they can work. I mean, one will work, but the light is really dim. So they're supposed to give me like 40 looms or 60, some of them are like 60 looms. And my whole purpose is like right now, if the power does go off, we would be okay. But I'm not prepared. I'm so upset with myself about that. Now, the thing is, e-bulbs and I have other light bulbs and everything. So it's not really a concern, but I like to be prepared, especially under the situation of where we live, because we're out in the boonies. So if everybody's power goes out and it's pitch black out here, I need my solar lights to be shining, right? So that people don't try me. Because if they try me, they're gonna get hurt. Because what I have goes, you know. So they try me. So I don't even want to put anybody in that position. I don't want anybody to think that they should try me, because I'm the new kid on the block. Everybody's already been here way longer than me. So I don't want to be put in that position. But yeah, we got some stuff going. Tomorrow I'm supposed to drive back down to LA and we're gonna finish packing up everything and clean the house out. And then Saturday I get the truck and I want to have it to where all we have to do is just put everything on the truck, hightail it down here, finish cleaning and going about my business. Is it slow? I'm looking at my phone. It's like it's still delayed. I don't know. It's not far delayed, but it's delayed. But yeah, so that's what we got going on right now. I'm loving the new company that I'm with. We have that. We have candles up the wazoo. We have flashlights. We have Dutch ovens. We have flashlights with cranks. The Go Power ones. We have our solar panel and everything. So I don't have a lot of solar panels, but I've been slowly but surely, buying a little here, a little there. Which reminds me, I wanted to say we have, you know what? We have some lanterns. Well, not oil lanterns. We have the tea light lanterns that you set outside your house, and I have a lot of candles because I'm a candle girl. I love candles. It's like my birthday is on the 18th, and me and my son, no, me and my daughter just talking about if I wanted candles, Bath and Body Works, whatever I wanted for my birthday. And I was like, you can't go wrong. If you get candles, I'm going to burn them. I love them. And now that I have that big old sunk in tub, that Whirlpool tub with the jets on them, you can give me the candles you want because I'm going to light them up around my tub and relax. Put me on some Najee or some Kenny G and just chill. So she was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm totally a candle girl. One of the things we're going to start doing is we're going to start making candles because I have a business that we haven't been working right now. We were going to move, but I make my own skincare line, and candles is one of the things that we do. Candles, and we make soap. We make custom soap. If you excuse me, I'm on the dining. Okay. They love to argue with each other. I'm telling you, those two right there, Jeremiah and Diamond. Hi, Deshaun. Good afternoon. Good evening. It's 5 o'clock basically now. So good evening, Deshaun. If you are available on, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'll hit you up either tomorrow or it'll be Saturday, but it might be tomorrow. I'm not sure. I am going to Toros. So if you want to link up with me, we can just do a quick haul. I would love to meet you in person. We could do a little video together because I'm going in. They said that around September they would have trees. So I'm hoping that they do. But I'm trying to see what kind of starts they have over there. So if you're available, if you're willing to meet up with me, we could set up a little something. That would be super cool. But yeah, I'm just trying to get all of this together, and school is back in now. So my daughters have three school, 12, 14, and 17. My son is a senior, so crazy. Like I have 12, 14, 17, 19, 20, and 23. I'll let you know. It all depends. I don't know if you saw Deshaun, but we're supposed to have flash floods out here. So we were outside and we were working on these beds. And then my daughter showed that it was supposed to be a flash flood. So I was okay, well, let's work until it starts happening. We started hearing the thundering. We're like, okay, let's hurry up. Let's just get the soil in. Let's just do this. And then She drama. Come here, Diamond. Tell me what you said. It's just so, tell me something. I was so scared. I thought I was going to die. My light flashed before my eyes. She wasn't even out there. It started lightning. That's the drama of Diamond. But it started doing a little bit of lightning. And then we started getting some. You were out there when it was lightning? Oh, I thought that was just Mecca and Jay. Oh. But it was in the mountains. It's all like 7 to 20 miles away from us. Yes, I know.
I almost had a panic attack. I almost cried. I told you this.
Y'all hear that? She almost cried. This girl is 20, but she almost cried from the lightning and the thundering. That was way over. We count to 100 before we saw lightning again, okay? Like, we could count further than that. But she's silly. But I will definitely let you know. I may do a video on my shepherd's pie. I might do another live. I don't know. I'm about to make my shepherd's pie though. Gotta get everything together. Start my cornbread and everything. I don't know. I know my laptop is about to die. I tried to do StreamYard, but StreamYard, bring me my charger, my laptop, please, Jason. StreamYard lets you turn the camera around. At least where I was, because I found out that I could still go live and from my phone on StreamYard. So I downloaded it and I was trying to figure it out, but I couldn't figure out how to turn it around. See? Growing with Hudson. See, that's when I was at the store yesterday when grocery shopping last night. And I felt bad. I had to use the buggy, the motorized cart. My daughter pushed the cart, but my leg and my back is just too bad right now. So even like right now, I'm sitting in a chair because I can't be standing. But I saw cabbage, and I was like, I should make some fried cabbage. I said, no, I'll wait. I said, I'll wait. Because see, my fried cabbage is not unhealthy, but it may not be the healthiest because I use a little olive oil. I don't fry it in like canola oil or anything. I just use a little olive oil, just a little bit. Put it in there. Put the cabbage in there. But I put potatoes. I dice up potatoes. And a lot of the time in my cabbage, I use beef bacon. Beef bacon, pork bacon. See, I think it's healthy. But then some people are like, why are you putting bacon in your cabbage? I'm like, because it's bomb. What else? Because it tastes good. Because we like it. Because it's yummy, yummy to our tummy and our taste buds. I don't know. But I was told that I was told to omit the bacon, to omit pork bacon, and use the turkey bacon. But my problem is turkey bacon. Jay, I asked you to bring me my charger. My problem is turkey bacon doesn't really taste that good to me. Like when I was younger, I used to not eat pork. And so I ate turkey bacon all the time. But it just stopped being good to me. I used to live down south. I miss it. I'm telling y'all, when we were looking for this house, my whole thing was North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. I've never lived in North Carolina or South Carolina. I have lived in Georgia. I didn't want to do Florida because we went through too many hurricanes. Like when we left at the start of Katrina. So we had went through Charlie and it was another one. But I was just like, yeah, hurricanes, the power was out. And that's why I've been like I am. Like I do watch Led, but I was doing a lot of stuff before Led. He just introduced me to new stuff. And I thank God for him because he gave me the courage to step out and start my channel, to force them to let me go back into gardening because I was really irritated at the fact that I couldn't, out here, everything is sprayed. They spray on with pesticides, insecticides, and they put food coloring in meat to make you think that's fresh and everything. And so I really wanted to be as self-reliant as I possibly could. And so when I started watching Led, and Led was like, how they gonna tell you that you can't have chickens when they have dogs and everything? And I was just like, he's gonna make me get on that bandwagon and start protesting, fighting for my rights. So I did. I cook in olive oil and let the rest. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, now I have not tried it with corned beef. Might have to give that a try. We are not big corned beef eaters. I'll tell you why. My grandmother, she's from Detroit. My mom, everybody's from Detroit. I'm the only one born here in California. And so my grandmother used to make corned beef hash and have cabbage. But when she died, they didn't keep it up. And my grandmother died, I was 11. So I haven't had that. I haven't had goulash. I haven't had goulash since grandma died, and her goulash was the best. And I can say that and stand firm on that, even though hers is the only goulash I ever had. Are you? Are you from Detroit? Because they're all from Detroit, and my I used to live in Detroit. I have 2 kids that were born in Detroit. See, I haven't had a corned beef sandwich since I was a kid. You're from Eastern. My auntie, no, I was born in Ypsilanti, but Eastern is right next to Detroit. It's right there. But yeah, I used to live in Detroit. I lived off of Fisher. No, I didn't. I lived off of Alder. Alder. I lived off of Livernois. No, not Livernois. Fairfield. We had a house on Fairfield. I lived on Stansbury. I went to Northern and I went to Central. I had 2 kids that were born at Hustle. So if my body didn't hurt me, if I didn't have this situation with arthritis and everything, I would have settled down in Detroit with not necessarily in Detroit, but Detroit, Romulus, or something. It probably been like Ypsilanti, somewhere that had farmland, because still, either way it went, I wanted a farm. But I'm trying to buy some property there because it's still really cheap to buy property, so I can buy it and just have it and leave it for my kids and start building on it. Let me show y'all the meat. So when I get the ground beef, and And I did a video of it, but I just haven't. I've been making so many videos and just not posting them. But this is the ground beef. I can like 3 these and out of the 10-pound bag, right? And so I just I'm gonna take it, put it in. I can do that now while I'm talking about truth be told. Let me clear this out. Yes, baby. I'm sorry. The water?
Hey, water.
Pass your water. Okay, I asked you to give me my chart. I said it like 3 times.
Where's that?
In my room.
Where?
On the wall. By this side of my bed. On the wall. Really? Yeah.
Throw it at my shin, my hand.
I did not throw it to Shin. We toss stuff in this house. It'll be like, look, let me move this away.
I'm gonna wash it.
I wash it.
Diamond, come wash this skillet.
Why are you bothering your sister?
Because it's fun.
You hear that? He said because it's fun. I do want to know where my electric skillet is, though. Jay, tell her I need my electric skillet. See, we still are trying to figure things out. Yeah, I don't know where my electric skillet is. I like to use my electric skillet to cook most of the time. Although I have a stove. Y'all see me canning in a few days. I have a lot to can. Oh, I found it. See, I have this electric skillet. This electric skillet that I got from Walmart. And I love it. I use the electric griddle. I use the electric skillet. Because, thank you, baby. Then I'm not,
Butter, mom. Butter.
I'm about to put the butter away.
You about to put something else?
Yeah, it's time to start cooking dinner. I might as well start while I'm the shepherd pie.